Some last-ditch talks are taking place this weekend between the province and CUPE to try to come up with an agreement for 55,000 school support workers before the deadline hits for a work-to-rule program.
These CUPE members work in 63 of the 73 school boards across Ontario and include almost every position in a school besides teachers. There are education assistants, custodians, early childhood educators, office staff, library and maintenance workers. The list goes on. The head of the union says they are often an ignored group. But if an agreement is not reached by the 1 minute after midnight Monday morning deadline, they will be ignored no longer.
We will continue to do our core services, but those extras are going to stop. And they're going to stop until we're able to secure a deal. And I think that's important. You know, we've been hearing a lot from members and we've been hearing a lot from school boards saying, well, what about this and what about this? And, you know, I have a famous quote saying, my grandmother always says, nobody knows what you do until you stop doing it. And I think people are starting to really realize the depth of what our members provide in those schools and how important we are.
Those extras include cleaning hallways, libraries, office, and outdoor spaces. Education assistants will no longer help teachers get their charges back to class after recess, for example. But union brass continue to be committed to keeping students safe no matter what happens this weekend, and they feel confident that in their fight for better job security, that they have the support of school communities across the province.
We're doing the right thing for the right reasons. And, you know, parents have been loud and clear. They've spoken to us. We put out an online e-action, and within less than 24 hours, we had 10,000 people responding. People are concerned about the level of service in their schools, and they are seeing our fight as their fight. And that is quite extraordinary for us because that means our message is getting out.
The union will be in a legal strike position on September 30th and has been given a mandate by its members to do just that, after the province indicated it cannot guarantee a $235 million education fund. If that ends, it'll mean the end of job security for many workers who make on average $38,000 a year. The Minister of Education said this week he is hopeful about this weekend's sessions at the bargaining table.
I remain undeterred from my mission. I think parents of the province need to hear this directly from me, that I want to land a deal and I want to do so at the table so that their kids could remain in class. You know, look, I understand, you know, there could be a lot of ups and downs in the process of bargaining and we all have different interests and I respect the process. But I want to remain mission-oriented as a minister that has one commitment to parents, students, and the educators themselves, is to keep students in the classroom.
Now, CUPE is not the only union representing school workers that is in the process of negotiating a new contract. The Elementary Teachers Federation will also soon be in a strike position. The Secondary School Teachers Federation is also due to start bargaining on September 30th, along with the Catholic Teachers Association, which is also in the negotiating process.